What's up, Reds? Welcome to the first ever live Sunday summary talk show. I'm your host, Kyle. With me is Steve. Steve, how you doing, my man?
Good morning to everyone across the globe except Chelsea and Chelsea fans.
Man, what a week it's been.
It's been a wild week, I must say. I agree with you there.
Nuts.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like 2 weeks ago, people are like, FSG out.
Yeah, no, honestly, they're quiet now. They're quiet now.
Yeah, and they're also like, and even I had this thought process, like, if we could spend this much money in 1 week on these two guys, like, why couldn't we just grab Werner a few months ago? But the way they're doing like delayed payments and making like customizing the deals and things like that have like made them able to do it. So it's not like they just threw out $77 million.
Right. And I think a lot of people overlook that. I know most of the people here understand, but James Pierce quoted the Jota deal. Apparently, it was only 10% of the fee, which was around 41, going up to 45 million. That is going to be paid over the next 12 months, just 10%, from what I read, which is fantastic. And that's why the fee has risen, will rise, because instead of paying like 36 million in one lump sum, you're going to end up paying it over the next couple of years or whatever it's going to be. But absolutely fantastic business. I mean, what did you think when you saw Diogo Jota was linked instead of like Ismaila Sarr? Because I was under the impression it was going to be Ismaila Sarr. Didn't even hear of Diogo Jota up until the day it happened.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Jota's he's a dangerous player. He's been successful in the Premier League. I would be curious to know like what made them choose him over Sarr. Like, I don't think that there's like a huge difference in the amount of potential that the players have. I think Sarr's younger.
Maybe like by a year. I think Sarr's like 22 or something. Yeah. Diogo Jota's 23.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the chat if you know exactly. But
something. So
if
I
you
trust
look
him.
at the type of players Klopp likes to have on the wing, he likes to have those low to the ground guys like that, like Jota, Salah, Harvey Elliott. Like they're all kind of like similar,
Mm-hmm.
maybe not in ability, but just an overall like type of player.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Mane, who's just a level above other people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mane is just a different animal. But yeah, let me see if I can share the screen here with everyone to try to see how this works out here. There we go. All right. So at the picture everyone wants to see, I'm going to just do Thiago first because Thiago's a legend. Look at this just power stance right here. What a legend, right?
He's ready to rock and roll. He's there today.
I know. I saw that picture. If you guys haven't seen that picture, so he was walking in with the mask. He's in London. Do you think he's going to play, Steve?
Last time we spoke, I said no. But there's a lot of people that I'm seeing on social media, not like reporters, but like fans that are saying like, oh yeah, he's going to play for sure. Like 60th minute, he'll come in. There's some people predicting a start. I was like, whoa, you guys need to pump the brakes.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past Klopp to just throw him in. I mean, all right. So when we even signed Van Dijk didn't play in the first game. Yeah. Like when he was eligible to play. So I don't think Thiago's going to play. But, Downton Abbey, Thiago's traveled with the team down to Stamford Bridge. Hope we see him come on. I agree. I think he'll probably come on. If he comes on, what do you think, Steve? 60th minute?
I don't know, dude. Has he even trained with the team yet?
I don't even know.
I mean, okay, let's say
I doubt
we're
it.
up let's say we're up 4-0 by some chance. Then he's coming in. Like, he's done enough research the last 48 hours to be able to be like, okay, I need to do this and this. Maybe.
Research?
Yeah, I mean, like studying, sure. I'm sure there's pamphlets and guides and videos and reading material, and he's probably been at the training ground like in private with the coaches and management. Yeah, he's like on Wikipedia, like Googling.
Yes, Liverpool style of play.
Yeah.
How does the 6 play?
Oh my god,
It's
dude.
nuts. Yeah. And Diogo Jota, of course, I didn't know if he traveled or not. Let us know if you guys know if he's with him. We know Thiago's with him, but Diogo Jota came after the fact, so I don't think he's with the squad. But Diogo Jota, we just needed cover for that front three. I mean, Jesus, I'm so less stressed out right now.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like we had decent cover with the likes of Shaqiri, Origi, Minamino-ish. At least in an attacking sense, maybe not positionally, but this is definitely like it's more clear now. Like, and in the coming weeks, will show like what it's going to look like moving forward. But yeah, you're right. This is definitely more of a security blanket.
Yeah,
I wasn't
absolutely.
panicking before, but definitely looks better now.
Definitely looks better now. And then you think of players like Ox. Ox is out injured, of course, but Ox can play up there if he needs to. He has been playing in the midfield, but we've seen Klopp put him on the wing. You know what I mean?
I agree. And it's funny that you mentioned him because I don't know if you remember, like last week, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen with Ox. Like, I feel like he might be the odd man out here. And then now we're seeing links to Wolves.
And did you see the report this morning that said, I knew this wasn't going to happen, but the report said that he's definitely in Klopp's plans. We have no intention to sell him.
Okay, cool. I like that. I would hate to see him at another team.
Let's think for a second. The reports were saying that we're trying to recoup whatever we paid for him. And if you add the price of Ox for what he was thought to go for, right, 25, 35 mil, to what Keanu Hoiver went for, it is pretty much the exact same price for Jota. So Liverpool are still, if this is true, Liverpool are still staying within the sell to buy model.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like that because we just dropped, well, I mean, not in one lump sum, but in total over the next few years, we just spent 75 million-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. It's crazy business. Michael Edwards is an absolute legend.
Yeah, no, I think, and I don't even think it's rocket science. Like, there's just certain clubs that just go buy like the biggest name at the position where they're weakest. And we
Chelsea.
I mean, we don't do that, but we also like couldn't even if we wanted to.
Right. We couldn't. And before we move on, let me read some of these comments in here. So, is Lewine Taylor? I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Doubt he'll start. I agree. I don't think he'll start at all. Paul Greaves, welcome, Paul Greaves. Good to see you, man. It's just said Oxlade-Chamberlain to Wolves, 45 million. Origi and Brewster. And Dembele is on loan. Yeah, I did see the Dembele links. Not exactly sure if that's going to happen. He is very injury prone. But let's see what else we have. Downturn Abbey. James Pierce has said Ox is crucial to Klopp's plans. Right, that's the report I was speaking about. Ox isn't going anywhere. Let's end this chit chat about him leaving. Ox always gets injured. Might be a good deal. I mean, he does get injured, but when he's on form, isn't he, Steve?
He is. Ox, you're saying?
Right, Ox.
Yeah, he is. He's just not he's just a squad player. And I hate to say that, but we're too deep in the midfield, especially over the course of the last week, getting Thiago. I just don't see him getting a run of 4, 6, 8 games in a row. It's just our squad now, especially in the midfield, is built to win some of the cups as well. Like, we're going to win. We're trying to win more now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The deeper we get, like, for example, people are comparing, like, everyone says Manchester City is like the deepest team in the league. Like, I think Liverpool's in that conversation now.
I completely agree. And that's why I think this transfer window was so important, because the players, the areas that we were lacking, depth, left back, James Milner has been covering the fullback position since he came into the club. Okay. We needed that depth. And with Nico Williams coming up, we don't have to worry about a backup right back, right? And then backup left back with Samikas, just great business. But now the front three was the area that's worrying me. Okay. We got that covered now. Okay. Center back, though. Guys, let us know in the chat your thoughts on the center back thing.
Yep.
3 first-team center backs stresses me out, okay? And I get Nate Phillips, Fabinho can play back there. I'm forgetting the guy's name, Billy Couti. I completely blanked on his name, the 17-year-old French guy. I just did
Cometio?
Cometio, that's what it is. I knew it was a K. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like have that as a fourth choice. What's your take on that, Steve?
No, I completely agree. I think everyone agrees with you there. Like, we don't want to see Fabinho drop back there.
No.
It might be serviceable, but it's not sustainable by any stretch, and it's not out of the realm of possibilities. It's not
serviceable, but not sustainable.
Right. Well, it's not out of the realm of possibilities to see Joe Gomez and Joel Matip go down with injuries in the same week, in the same game.
It's almost guaranteed.
Right.
I don't like it to see it happen, but
and then we just got Big Virg back there, and he's just like, all right, like, who's with me? You know what I mean? Oh my
just
God.
Virg. God.
1, 3, 4, 2.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll put a septic here up on the screen. Talk of Kazan as a transfer. Yeah, Schalke, I believe he's Turkish center back. Yeah, he's I don't know much about him, right? All I know is what I've seen on FIFA, I swear to God. I haven't watched anything. I haven't done any research on him. But from my understanding, I think he's 20-ish, 20, 21, maybe even 19. He might be younger than that. But yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. It's not going to hurt. If he's okay with being the fourth choice, bring him in. Now, the report said that Schalke the season's underway, so they don't really want to sell him. But they're willing to listen to offers if the price is right. Right? That's the report. And I feel like that goes for anybody. Money talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like maybe we could even swing like a player swap deal or something like that, because we have people that we're not going to use.
Who would you swap?
Well, I don't know what they need at Schalke, but
they just sold Weston McKennie, so Grujic.
Hey, perfect.
That honestly would be perfect, but I think Grujic is. You think Grujic is worth more?
Well, maybe there's some cash involved as well.
Oh, true.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a clean 1-for-1 swap.
And swap deals aren't that. They're rare. They're rare because the prices have to add up and everything.
They are, but we're also in an economic state that we haven't been in. So like anything goes. We need a center back. So like, let's just figure it out.
Yeah, that's true. And I agree with Iswine Taylor here. Fabinho can cover center back. He's such a versatile player. That's absolutely right. He's played right back for Brazil before, and I believe for Monaco. You know, and it's great to have those versatile players. Joe Gomez can play right back, although he's not as great at pushing forward as Trent is. And I think that's why Nico is going to be preferred there. But, Liz Golden said, give him Shaq. Shoot.
That crossed my mind too. Also, Liz, I do agree with the fact that we have depth now and the transfers fit into Klopp's style of play. With that said, I don't think Shaq ever fit into it.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I just don't think he fits the model, the play style. I think he's got talent, even world-class talent at times we've seen in the past, but he can't stay fit enough to play in that pressing role. Now, he was a super sub for a while, and that's perfect for him. Bring him on 60, 70th minute, give him 20, 30 minutes of game time. He'll nick a goal and assist. He's deadly at times.
I agree with you.
Corners.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't stay healthy, but like I could see that this year.
Yeah.
Like if we keep him, I could see him getting plugged in because he's dangerous.
I completely agree with you. Yeah. Yes, Tottenham just beat Southampton, I guess, 5-1. According to Doug. Doug, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate that. And Paul Greaves asks, I'll put this up on here, would you swap Oxlade-Chamberlain for Adama Traore? Absolutely not. I wouldn't.
Wow. That's a great question.
That is a good question, but I wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Mm-hmm.
They're completely different areas of the field, Steve.
I know. We're so deep now. We're so deep now. Adama would be an insane super sub.
He would, but he doesn't want to be a super sub.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
The question. It wasn't, hey, what does Adama want to do?
If I'm Wolves, I completely agree with the report saying that I wouldn't let him go for whatever, 130 million, whatever it was, something ridiculous, because he's fantastic. He really is. But he's one of those players where his speed is the reason and you guys can debate me on this, but his speed is the reason he is so good. Like, if he didn't have the speed, he is just a bang average player. It's a hot take, but
it is. No, I mean, I think a lot of people would agree with you. The speed outweighs all of his other traits. Like no one really even notices anything else, but that man can dribble, and he also shoots rockets. He's accurate. He shoots lasers.
So does Ox, though. Ox can shoot some lasers.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what I'm saying.
What's the best ability, Kyle?
Well, goals matter. So I'm going to say
availability.
You
have to be fit to play.
Oh, my God.
Ox is one of my favorite players on the team. I don't want to see him go, but I don't think it's a crazy thought to think like he might be slipping out of the picture a little bit.
Okay.
Slipping out of the plans a little bit. I feel like the last few times we've seen him play, he's just been kind of sloppy.
No, I completely agree. And I was going to bring that up. He has been sloppy, right? But, let's go to Doug. What would your starting 11 today be? All right. So, at the back, I'm going Trent. I think Gomez will start, but I've always been vocal about being a Matip fan. Not that I dislike Gomez, but I think Matip next to Van Dijk looks better. But I'm going to go Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo. Midfield, though, this is where it gets tough. I'm going to go Fabinho, Hendo, Keita. What are you thinking?
Keita did score a nice goal against Chelsea last time.
Ooh, yeah, he did.
He did play well in that game.
He did.
Okay, so back four, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo, Trent, of course. Front three is the front three. And then I'm going to go Chelsea's more dangerous on the attack now. And I think that is going to be a Wijnaldum play there. So I'm going to go Fabinho, Hendo, Wijnaldum. But it wouldn't be surprised if we saw Keita. I just think
honestly, Fabinho, Hendo, Wijnaldum, you're probably right.
Yeah, like they're on paper, they're supposed to be stronger on the attack. Chelsea, that is. Wijnaldum gives us a little bit more stability in the midfield.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Salah, Mane, Firmino.
No. Better than they were before.
I thought you meant compared to
not better than us.
It's like, oh God,
no way.
It's like, what are you smoking over
crazy? Yeah. So no, they're supposed to be much better than they were, more dangerous in the attack. They have no chemistry yet. There's no way. There hasn't been enough time. But I think Wijnaldum starts here, and I think Keita comes on in the 60th minute if it's like a 0-0 game, or if we need a goal for a little bit more creativity, a little more push, making those runs, finding those through balls. We'll see.
I think that's a good take for the midfield. We know the front three, what the front three is going to be. So don't even have to say it, the front three. But guys, in the chat, let us know who you think will start in the midfield. I think it's pretty nailed on, with the exception of either Matip or Gomez, who's going to be at the back four. Oh, we forgot Allison. Allison's obviously going to start.
Yeah, I mean, did someone mention that?
What's that?
Did someone mention that here?
No, I always forget about the goalkeeper because, I mean, for me, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, let us know in the chat. And guys, not required, but always encouraged. If you feel like you want to donate to the channel, now the super chats are available now in the chat. Like I said, not required, but it does help us to make better content on this end. And it can also help us invest in some of the new equipment that makes the quality better, all that stuff. So if you're interested, feel free to do that down below. Not required. So Steve, afternoon. How you doing, Connor? Septic says, got to be Genie, Hendo, Fabinho. Again, agreeing with you, Steve. LFC is spoiled for choice in the midfield. I agree, and that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Paul Greaves, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Trent, Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago. He thinks Thiago starts.
He said ha-ha, so we don't know.
He did say ha-ha, so we don't really know. But
I wouldn't hate to see it, Paul. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a nice donation from
Downturn Abbey. Downturn Abbey's been a fan of the show for a while. We appreciate that. A $5 super chat, or £5, excuse me. But still fantastic. Thank you so much. That's the first ever. So Downturn Abbey's going down in the Nothing But Reds record books.
Yes, in the history books. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
Put it up. Hall of Fames?
Huh?
Do they have Hall of Fames in like Europe and the UK? Is that a thing?
That's actually a good question. Let
us know. Do you guys know what Hall of Fame is?
Yeah, great content. We appreciate the support, guys. We love it. We absolutely love reading all the
I feel like it's like the Walk of Legends or something over there.
It's definitely a cooler name.
Yeah.
The Walk of Legends. But yeah, guys, let us know. And good morning, Ryan. Ings scored again. Ings scored.
God, you gotta love Danny Ings. Now this is
bring Ings back.
Wait, is Bale in the game?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I would love to see Gareth Bale play.
But let's go back to the Chelsea match. So, first off, score prediction. Well, let's do score predictions last. Did you watch the game against, I think they played Brighton. Did you watch Timo Werner play? Do you think he's going to be a problem for us?
Didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it. Okay. Oh. Okay. So
I heard Havertz was very weak in his debut. He also didn't have much time, but
this is my whole take on that. How are you going to get all, granted they're German, how are you going to get all these world-class players, or at least on the brink of world-class, and then expect the chemistry to be there? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I feel like Liverpool are more strategic. I mean, they are in who they pick to be part of the squad. I feel like Lampard, being that it's only his 3rd year as a manager, 4th year, whatever it is, he's just playing FIFA career mode, and I'm vocal about that.
No, you're right. But Havertz is German, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, him and Werner know each other at the very least.
Oh, Gareth Bale is injured until October. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Oh, no surprise there. Thanks, Paul. So Havertz and Werner know each other. So that's like there's probably a little bit of chemistry there. They're probably kind of friendly. So but Ziyech, and then who else? Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell. You're right. This is like fantasy football, and they just bought that goalkeeper.
Yeah. Mendy.
France. Yeah, Mendy.
Yeah. And I wanted to go back to a comment that Doug made earlier. He said we always have a chance when Kepa's in goal.
I saw that, and that is absolutely correct. I'm glad they didn't buy this new guy like 10 days ago, because then we'd be like, oh man, he might be nasty. Anything that Trent shoots against Chelsea in the last 700 days goes in. So we just need to feed Trent the ball and start diving for some free kicks at like the 20-25 yard range and see if we
seriously, because the last match at Stamford Bridge, I believe, was that 2-1 win with the 2 free kick goals. Trent's screamer, and then Bobby's header.
Wow. God. So we played them at Anfield at the end of the season last year?
What's that?
Well, last year at the end of the season, we played them at Anfield.
Yes, we played them at Anfield. 5-3 win. Pulisic came on and just destroyed us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's out today, I think.
Shoot, I hope so. He's the only one I'm nervous about, bro.
He's hurt. Let us know in the comments who else is hurt. Pulisic is out, and so is...
I love this. Is a Fabinho special.
What's that?
The screamer from outside the box.
Oh, I love that.
Absolutely love it. Yeah. Liz, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked this morning, but I'm like 2 subscribers away from 2,000.
Yeah, things are crazy. Guys,
it is just unbelievable. I never expected this many people to be into what Americans are talking about. I'm just going to be completely frank, but I absolutely love it. I love everyone who comments and shares their thoughts. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's such a club to be, chatting about. I think it just brings people together. But back to the match today.
Back to the match.
Now, I've read somewhere, multiple people, I see like a Liverpool post. I scroll through the comments just for, shits and giggles. Some people are saying that, like, if Havertz is in, where does he typically play?
From the player profile I did on him, he can play as a midfielder, like an attacking midfielder. He can also play as a right winger or a right mid because he is left-footed.
Yep. So I was hearing that Klopp.
Hold on, real quick. Sorry to interrupt. Pulisic, Ziyech, and Silva are out.
Thank you. JK 135.
Love it.
Okay, so I was reading in the comments somewhere that James Milner was going to get plugged in for the start just to harass Havertz the whole game. Just to be in his face the whole game. Imagine how that would work.
I would love that. I would just to annoy somebody.
Yes, no, just like to be a pest, just to be in his face and just provide like that figure that you're not going to body me. Like, I'm going to make it tough for you all game. You're going to have to fight for every yard, things like that.
I love that.
That would be awesome.
I absolutely love that. I saw a meme or like a GIF, whatever you want to call it, and it was this picture of this guy in a shoe store, and he was trying on shoes and sprinting up and down the store, and the caption was James Milner preparing to show Thiago and Jota that he's more fit than both of them.
I love that.
Oh
John, with Thiago and Diogo Jota, we could also compete in the league and FA Cup. That's what I was trying to get across earlier in the show. With the depth that we have now, like we have a chance to just run all these competitions. It's not that easy, but we're not going to be scraping at, some of the younger guys to give our guys a rest. Like we just have bodies now.
Yeah.
Like
so
in 11s.
What's that?
We have like 2 11s.
Yeah.
Like our second 11 would finish like mid-table in the Premier League.
Yeah, and this is one thing. I was listening to the Redmen TV yesterday, and they were saying that, and I completely agree with them. We have teams for every competition now. We have a team for the Carabao Cup. We have a team for the FA Cup. We have a Champions League squad. And to be as privileged as us, or be that privileged to have it, you know what I mean? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing what this club has gone from since 2010 to now, even 2015 to now. I mean, when Brendan Rodgers was here, and then now, it's remarkable.
Yeah, what a time to be a fan, right? Shout out Alexi. Good morning. Good morning, my friend.
Hey, Alexi, how you doing, man? Yeah, Milner is a legend. I want all the shiny trophies. I agree. Downturn Abbey, call me old-fashioned, but I'd love to win the FA Cup again. No, I mean, that's modern day, bro. That's not old-fashioned. I know no one cares anymore, but I'm old enough to remember when it meant the world. It's the biggest domestic trophy. Right? Aside from the Premier League trophy, it's the biggest domestic trophy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, and in the world, like millions of people watch the FA Cup.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely a wild competition. There's always surprises there. It's never cut and dry. Like, it's kind of like March Madness to me.
Yeah, March Madness. That's a good way to put it.
And you don't know what's
exactly like that because you have the 16 seeds or the Ipswich Towns that still get a chance. You know what I mean? Let's see. Connor here from the Cop Castle. At the end of the day, I think after next week, we play 3 games per week, which we need a huge squad for it. And now we have it. I agree. And even the times around Christmas, those games get crazy. And Klopp talks about it every single season, guys. Mm-hmm. Every season.
Count on like 3 or 4 guys getting hurt.
It's just
like at all times, there's going to be 3 or 4 guys out. Like it's just the way it is.
And it's always a defender. We have been so fortunate with the front 3. Okay, so fortunate. And I hope we continue to be that fortunate. But it's always defenders that get injured, right?
Yeah, I think it's just like I think Salah is the only one that ever goes down with knocks up front. Like I remember like the Chowdhury ankle incident. Like he battled that for a little bit. He was out of like the Champions League semifinals and like some of the Champions League in against Barca.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been very lucky with them, and also been pretty lucky with Robertson and Trent as well.
Very.
And Van Dijk, like those are staples that have to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Just want to give a quick shout out. My mother is in the chat, actually. Looking good, fellas. Love it. Love it. What else we got? So Paul Greaves, I wish Paul was here to sing this. He said, I've made a song for Thiago. All right. So we got to try to sing this. I don't know what tune it is. My name is Thiago. I come from down your way, and I can play. We can play. I play for Liverpool. Thiago.
I can't read it.
Paul's going to have to sing that one.
Love the song, Paul. Feel free to record yourself singing that and then send it in.
Yes, feel free. And then we got Karan here saying Michael Edwards, best sporting director ever. He's certainly up there. He's certainly up there. Yeah, his whole team. I think he has 3 other guys that are on the team. That a whole sporting director team is just phenomenal.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point. Nito Ziyech is not going to play. Welcome to the chat. But I wonder if we had the cash to splash, like the Man Cities, like the Chelseas, whoever else, do you think we'd be this thrifty? Or do you think he would do what everyone else does and find out, okay, left back is the weakest position we have. I'm going to go buy the best left back in the world or the best left back that's available?
I'm going to answer that with 2 points. So one, it completely depends on the business model that Liverpool have or the team have. And we've been very vocal about our business model. It's finding the right players, not the most flashy players. You can just see that in who we have in the squad. You know, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, those players weren't like flashy when we bought them. All right. Neither was Bobby Firmino. Okay. Neither was Wijnaldum. All right. You know, I mean, Van Dijk and Allison may be the only players that were even in that conversation. Okay. So if we had different owners, like billionaire owners, then I would say maybe. And the reason I would say that is because they would have a different mindset of like, look, don't worry about being thrifty. Don't worry about finding the right players. Buy the best players. These players are going to sell the most jerseys. These players are going to bring in the most revenue. People are going to tune in to watch these players every week. There's so many different variables at play. What do you think?
No, those are good points. It's just something that always comes to mind when people mention Michael Edwards. I'm like, yeah, well, he doesn't really have any other choice but to be thrifty. He's incredible, but I hope that we would still be so clever if we had, if we were backed by all those billions, like some of these other clubs. Shout out Ryan Johnston. They should sell Karius. Like,
oh god, yeah.
I love that. It's the smartest thing I've heard in months. We don't talk about that enough. Like, he has to go.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have players, and I agree with Doug here saying expect outgoings this week. I completely agree with you. And David Unknown, I hope I'm saying the last name right. We don't buy superstars, we make them. Engrave that somewhere.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on my head.
Forehead, right here.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Chances of Thiago starting or even bench. I think starting, who knows, 50-50 maybe. He just doesn't know the system yet. That's the only thing I could say. But even the bench, he's there in London, so he's gonna be on the bench. Yeah, we need to sell Karius. I agree. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 3 is Andre P's prediction. I agree. And first off, we have 192 people right now watching this show.
That is a lot.
That is 203. This is unbelievable. I expected 20 at most today.
I expected honestly, I was prepared for 5 or 10 because I wanted to stay kind of humble and
right.
Crap. What were you just saying?
We were talking about Karius leaving.
No. Go ahead. I don't even know.
Right, well, I said Chelsea
3-1 scoreline.
Yes.
Scoreline predictions. Also, 3-1. I like that. We're not keeping clean sheets like we were last year.
No.
I feel like we were on a run of 10 clean sheets. I mean, maybe it wasn't 10, but we're not doing that. We've looked shaky at the back towards the end of last season, especially against Chelsea, and even against Leeds. A little bit disorganized. I credit a lot of that to Fabinho not being there.
Kyle, you're an absolute stud, bud. This is my buddy Blake. Hey, Blake, what's up, man? Thanks for being in the chat. We got a question from Micah. Guys, do you think we will make more signings or are we done? I am completely satisfied with this transfer window, to be completely honest with you. But I think if we bring anyone else in, it's going to be a center back. Steve, what about you?
Yeah, we're not done. We'll bring in a center back.
And we got people watching from Singapore. Nothing But Reds is worldwide, Steve.
I love
worldwide. Hello from Singapore. Andy Lee, thanks for being here. Rafael Adesian, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the last name wrong. Salah to shine again. Oh, he's on a roll, Steve. Steve's been very vocal about this one.
Yes, guys, Salah is so hungry. I've been saying it for probably 6 weeks now, well before the season even started. Even towards the end of last season, I could tell he wanted that golden boot so bad. And the fact that he didn't get it, this first time that he hasn't gotten it since he's been in the league, is definitely kind of rubbed him the wrong way. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and he's just gonna tear up the Premier League this year. It's gonna be absolutely insane.
I can't wait to watch. You think it's gonna be just as good as the the 17-18 season?
It's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of variables, right? We have more options now. They might bring people on for him in the 60th minute because there's more bodies. We want to keep him fresh all year. You also have to think, what if unfortunately he goes down injured? You have to play all 38 games to break that 32 goal record, and the chances of that happening are just so slim.
Yeah. And just to read some comments here, we are worldwide. We got Ryan Johnson from Australia. We got someone else from Kent, England. I saw. Yeah, Kent, England. We got some more questions. I'll just go down the chat here. Do you think we could ever lose our strong backup players like Ox or Origi? Sure, anything's possible. I don't think Klopp wants them to go because aside from Origi, we don't have another striker, like backup striker. I mean, I said Brian Brewster, but I just don't know if Klopp trusts Brewster in the Premier League yet. Downturn Abbey, yes, there is talk of a center back from Schalke. We were talking about that earlier. I can't remember his name. It's like Sabak or something like that. But yeah, there's rumors with him. And Meridius Island, Micah, you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Liz Golden, 1 to 4 LFC today. Have a great day, all. Liz, you as well. Salah's a beast. Who else we got here? Let's look it down. We shouldn't be selling Brewster. I agree. Liverpool score prediction for you. Let's just do that real quick. We got some people asking for that.
Yeah, and then we got some opinions on Shaqiri.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So you're right. We've been conceding goals. I'm going to go 3-2 Liverpool.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
We gave up 3 against Leeds. This is Chelsea. Last time we played Chelsea, we let in 3.
4-2. 4-2.
Oh, it wasn't 5-3?
My guess.
Oh, your guess.
4-2 Liverpool.
4-2 Liverpool.
Yeah,
we got people from Serbia in here. Shout out Serbia, man. This is crazy. Grujic, legend.
Yes. Okay, opinions on Shaqiri. Quick, let's get into it.
Okay, opinions on Shaqiri. Like you said, super sub, world class on his day, can't stay healthy. That's it. That's all it comes down to. If you can't stay healthy, then you're a problem.
What's the best ability, Kyle?
For Shaqiri?
Availability.
Oh my God. I keep forgetting that.
Same thing with Ox. If Shaqiri can stay healthy and come on as a super sub, I would love that.
Yeah. Downturn Abbey has been very vocal about this, and I believe Darren O'Connor and Tony Madden are some other people that are very vocal about this. Can't make a prediction. I'll jinx it. And I'm completely okay with that. You know? Yeah. I like 4-2 to Liverpool 2. Yep. Yeah, get out Brewster, Manley Gomez. I don't know. Maybe loan him out. I wouldn't sell him. Good, but not enough play time. I agree, Ryan Johnson. Yeah, he's good. He doesn't get enough play time because he's always injured, though. And Doug says Shaqiri's a good backup for Salah, but can't stay fit. Exactly. Tony Madden, we've conceded goals, but at the end of the day, we've only had 1 league game. Hey, that's true. I'm thinking back to the end of last season too, though.
Right. Because not much has changed, and it's not like we had a 3-month layoff. It wasn't that long ago. We're kind of the same team. Chelsea, however, is not. Chelsea is going to look like a very different side today to what we saw. What was it? 7-8 weeks ago? I don't even remember when it was, but our squad is about the same. So
yeah, it's fantastic. We have so many people in this chat right now. It's crazy. And I just want to bring this up again. So guys, the super chats are now available. It's not required at all, but we do encourage, if you guys want to donate to the show, that helps us make better content for you guys and bring you better content using better equipment, things like that. So feel free, not required. If you want to donate to the show, we certainly do appreciate it. 201 people in this chat right now. It's unbelievable. Let's look at some more comments here. Yeah, I completely agree with this. Shaq has unfortunately made the same stuff as Sturridge and Busquets. Yeah, Glass. Do you think Thiago Alcantara will play today? Maybe as a sub. Virgil's still the best center back in the world, even though he had some mistakes. Well, yeah, we agree with that. Yeah. He's just been lazy, man. Recently, he's been lazy. It's his body language.
Calm as you like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mental lapses. He's not getting burned. People aren't blowing by him. That's just him being lazy on the ball. It's not like someone carved him up. It's not like, someone was attacking him and dribbling by him all game. These are different things. If we were seeing those, then you're like, okay, there's a red flag here. What's going on with Virgil van Dijk? but no, that's a stupid mental lapse on his part. They both were, and I think he's going to be rock solid today. I mean, he always is. Just a couple blips on the radar, but we're good.
I agree with you. Now, as far as partners for Van Dijk, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but just bring it up again. Who's a better partner for Van Dijk, Gomez or Matip? Steve, you go first. I know your answer already.
Gomez,
yeah.
It's close. It's very close.
It's so close.
I would have said Matip 15 months ago, going into the season before last. But yeah, it's just Gomez. And he's going to be around longer. He's the future, I think. He's young. He's fast.
Yeah.
He's got more upside. I do think Matip at times defensively might be more solid. And when Matip makes those runs through midfield, oh, I love it. And they're smooth. They're so smooth.
He's smooth on the ball, man. It's stressful though, because he pushes high up the pitch.
No, but Gomez has the athletic ability to track back and just absolutely put the locks on a counterattack. Matip can't do that.
See, this is where I disagree with you slightly. I do agree. They're both so close in ability, Steve. They really are. I've just been a fan of Matip. When Matip is in the game, he looks better to me. Like he looks more stable at the back, like you were saying. But Gomez is younger. He's faster. He's more athletic. He's definitely more athletic. We know that. Matip can be kind of stiff at times. But dude, I just feel like Matip, I'm more confident with Matip at the back. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments, in the chat. It's so close though. It's like you can't go wrong choosing either one.
Matip gives you more headers too. He gives you more from like an offensive perspective on corners.
That's right.
Have you seen Joe Gomez score a header?
What's that?
Have you seen Joe Gomez score a header?
No, I've seen Matip score like 5.
Yeah. Lex said, Matip over Gomez. Okay.
That's what I'm Alexi, bro. I'm telling you.
Ages. But it's a good argument to have. Like the fact that we have 3 starting caliber center backs is good. We do need a 4th, but we're lucky to have both of them for sure.
Yeah. And Liverpool versus everybody. Quick shout out to Liverpool versus everybody. He was one of the first people that was active on my channel back when I had like 6 subscribers. So shout out Liverpool versus everybody. It's Matip all day easily. I just agree with that. I mean, maybe not as easily as you think so, but I don't know. I'm just more confident with him there.
Yeah, well, I think Klopp prefers Gomez, which is at the end of the day the only thing that matters.
That's right. And less headaches is what he said.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure what he means by that, actually.
Interesting.
But hopefully Trent now has gotten enough training in that he doesn't. Trent, last match against Leeds, he just looked like he didn't have a preseason. That's exactly what he looked like. He just looked like off the pace, and he just let, who was it, Jack Harrison or whoever that left winger was on the first goal, just made Trent look like an idiot. He was taking touches all around him, and I just don't want to see that today. I want to see aggressive play at the back. I want to see urgency. That's the word I'm looking for. There needs to be some urgency at the back today.
Trent owns Chelsea.
Yeah?
He's going to have a game today. Oh, yeah. Trent owns Chelsea.
We got Jamaica in the house. From Jamaica, I love your show. Stephen Fletcher, thank you very much. And I'm following. Apparently, there's some Allison slander in this chat. I can't find it, but I don't know what's going on in here.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on. Jack Harrison, yeah, that's right. Thanks, Doug. Watching from Jamaica. Come on by Adama Traore. We don't need to. All right, so here we go. First full lineup I've seen: Allison, Trent, Fab, Virgil, Robertson. Whoa, he's got Fabinho at the back.
What?
That's what it looks like. Trent, Fabinho, Virgil.
Today?
This is a hot take.
Oh, it's right here on the screen. What?
I don't know about that.
Thanks for your participation, Mika. But
no, we do appreciate it. Everything. Oh, he has Jota starting. Jota and Thiago starting. That's a hot take.
Oh yeah, no, that's a joke.
No, I mean, we appreciate it. I just
we love the input. I think. Are you joking? Anyways.
Yeah, I agree with everyone with the exception of Thiago, Jota, and Fabinho. Yeah. Hot take. Alexi. My man said today.
Today? Drake?
Yeah. Super joke. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but score predictions, we got that. Who's scoring the goals, Steve?
Salah.
You say that like
yeah, like Salah. Salah. Keita. Mane. Bobby.
Jesus.
Front three and Keita. We're gonna get 4.
We're gonna get 4. Well, yeah, your prediction was 4 too. Yeah, no, Ryan Johnson. We know that's his pick. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their pick. It's first off, I don't think Jota can play. I don't know why Klopp, when he has Matip and Gomez available against Chelsea, would go with Fabinho at the back. These are just my thoughts on it. But yeah, I don't know. I want Bobby to score. I want Bobby to score. He scored against Chelsea at the Bridge last time. Nice header from the free kick. I think Trent will score. Ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to see Salah get 2. Here's another hot take. I'm feeling Hendo scoring today if he plays. Hey, I would love that. There's nothing better than a Hendo goal.
Oh, they are. They are. Because there's the amount of passion that pours out of him after the.
It's just like you could see his veins just come out, and he's literally like in anger. He's so passionate.
Yeah.
Screaming. Love it.
Yeah, that'll be big. I think he's going to play, right?
Who? Hendo?
Yeah. Like
I would be.
He's a staple in the side now. Like unless we're just giving him rest.
He's got to play. He's got to play.
Right. He was, arguably the best player in the league last year. He's our captain. Like he's going to be out there every single game.
Whoa! Here's another hot take. Wait, no, that's not it. Where'd it go? Thoughts?
No.
I feel like we're getting trolled right now.
We're jumping the gun here.
We are jumping the gun. Minamino has been fantastic. Don't get us wrong. Okay. He has shown but it's preseason. Okay. But you do not get to start over Firmino.
I don't care who you are.
I really don't care who you are. Firmino, don't get me started.
If you take Firmino out, we will not score a goal. You'll be like, what are we doing up top?
It's unbelievable. Like what he does for this side goes so unnoticed. And I think most Liverpool fans know. I think most Liverpool fans would agree how important he is for the squad. But oh God, it's just unbelievable. And yeah, John Hill, Minamino is a backup, 100%. He's a backup. When he does come on, he shows that he's good. I'm excited to see what Minamino does for the squad, but no, he's not starting over Firmino, nor does he deserve to.
No, he doesn't. And because I know exactly what would happen. You know how, you watch the first half of the game and then maybe you go on Twitter and scroll through to see what the reactions are from the fans. It would be, wow, we look terrible without Firmino right now. Our offense is in shambles. Firmino back in. Firmino sub on in the second half. That's what it would be.
Right. Guaranteed. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah, and we got a lot of people putting Minamino in, he'll score. Sure. Yeah, he may score. He's not good enough to start over Firmino, though. Let's see. See if we got some other ones. Yeah, Downturn Abbey. Yeah, Bobby has had one iffy game, and that's it. He's the one holding the front three together. Yeah, he's the one holding the front three together. He's the one holding the whole freaking squad together.
Mm-hmm. Truer words have never been spoken.
Absolutely love Bobby. I can't get over how much I love the guy.
Yeah, I hope he just puts up a hat trick today.
Yeah, me too. So Minamino's preferred position. Here's the thing. I think this is why Klopp brought him in. We froze for a second on my end. There we go. We're back. What is Minamino's preferred position? He can play striker. He can play center forward. He can play center attacking mid. He can play on the wing. He can play right mid. He's so versatile. And I think that's what's the benefit of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's in the U.S. what we would call a utility player.
Yeah, utility player. He's fantastic. Is Jota better than Firmino? We're definitely getting trolled now.
Shout out the dugout for the donation, but no.
Jota. Woo! Dugout Football Channel. Appreciate it. We got 2,000 subscribers. We broke 2,000. That's fantastic. I when I woke up, we weren't at 2,000 yet. We got 300 people in this chat. Doug, we so appreciate this, man. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, this is actually kind of booming right now. And it's only gone up. I wonder if we need to start this a little bit later in the day moving forward.
That's true. Hey, guys, let us know in the chat, what time we should start. We usually go 8:30, which is about 1:30 UK time. And I know a lot of you guys are over in Singapore, Australia, India. I mean, so let us know. Yeah, I think Jota is better than Minamino. That is that's a different argument, but not Firmino. Paul Greaves, Liverpool 5, Chelsea 2, Salah hat-trick, Mane and Firmino. Ooh, what a game.
Love it.
Yeah. We got a new subscriber, just subscribed. Appreciate that. Love it. Let's see what else. Guys, you are awesome from India. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, my friend. Nepal too as well. This is crazy. All right, Tony Madden, here we go. I can see Bobby scoring today. We're more likely to score from outside the box today with Kepa in goal. That's so true. Let me ask you this, Steve. All right, and you guys in the chat, let us know. Between the Sturridge goal and Henderson's goal from outside the box against Chelsea, which one is your favorite?
Sturridge goal and you said Sturridge and Henderson?
Yeah, so Sturridge goal. Okay,
Sturridge for me.
The Sturridge goal?
Yeah, because I just remember watching it and being like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, it's more special to me.
Oh man, dude. All right, honestly, it's a great question for me because everyone we got Hendo. Hate to say it, yo, that Henderson goal. I was gonna lean Henderson too, and the reason I was
the best of all. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. The Salah goal. I agree. Right, the Salah goal was just nuts. God, we have some bangers, some screamers against Chelsea recently.
That Salah goal was just like, what are you doing shooting this?
No, you're absolutely right. Liverpool versus everybody. Hendo helped us win. Sturridge was a draw. Yeah, no, it was a 1-1 draw. And we got another super chat here. Unbelievable. JK135, $4.99. We appreciate it. Congrats on 2,000 subs. American Red here. Let's go. American Red here, and I'm proud of you guys for repping us well. Keep it up. Hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate all you guys in the chat here. Guys, it's a solid goal. End of story. Yep. Sturridge was an insane finisher. He was. He absolutely was. Yeah, we're getting a lot of mixed bags here, and we're getting Salah as like an honorable mention.
Honorable mention? No. He has the best goal of the three.
But it wasn't in the scenario. I didn't put his goal in the scenario.
Well, I brought it in. It was the best goal I've seen from him.
Man. Crazy. All three were great, though.
Of course.
Just fantastic goals. Our super captain, Henderson, love from Australia. Absolutely. The disrespect for Minamino is going to be unreal. I'm going to push Minamino propaganda. Minamino's better than Klopp. Hey, I think it's funny.
Thanks.
No one's saying Minamino's bad. We're just saying he's not good enough to start over Firmino.
Yeah.
Congrats. Hope the channels keep growing. Appreciate that, Shina. She has been a consistent supporter of the channel. I'm seeing a lot of people that are here every week. Absolutely love it. I think Firmino's getting old now. No. What is he, 28, 29? He's not old.
No, I don't think he's old either.
He's
got
still
a lot of miles on his legs, but...
So this is a good question. We'll talk about this a little bit. So what do you boys think about formation changes with Thiago? So Klopp has been, we've seen before, his go-tos are 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1. With Thiago in the game, I think you're allowed to have that attacking midfielder. Not sure who that would be, but man, what do you think, Steve? I think a Fabinho, Thiago, Holding in front of the back four would be beautiful, but I also think you have a lot of versatility with that. I think you could go Thiago Henderson. I think you could go, if you wanted to go Fabinho, Thiago, you could put Keita in the role behind Firmino. I mean, really, you have so much versatility with that 4-2-3-1. What do you think?
Yeah, I have no idea what he's going to do. I'm not going to lie. There's so many options. And then you don't know what his plans are with Minamino. Like, does he want Minamino to be that center attacking mid? Does he want him to sit behind Firmino? It's going to depend on the matchup too, guys. We have so many games this year coming up. Premier League and Champions League. Like, these boys are all going to play, and we're going to rotate a lot. So it's kind of hard to say. That'll be a question I think we can answer better in the coming weeks.
I agree. We'll probably see today. The lineup should be coming out here soon. And Dugout Football Channel, it's a fantastic job you're doing, Kyle. We appreciate that, Doug. Yeah. Guys, go check out Doug's channel. Doug just absolutely genius on some of these statistics for the games. Does great stuff over there on that channel. Let me scroll down here. Didn't even mention Jota's role. This is madness. Yeah, Jota could totally be like, we just have utility players, Steve.
He's going to be the super sub.
Jota, Minamino, super sub.
Scary from 2018.
We got another super chat here. Egyptian American Minamino is better than Salah, to be honest.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, this is tough. Okay. So first off, appreciate the super chat. 100% appreciate the super chat. Let's just get that out of the way. I need more background before I comment on this. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? He
wanted his chat pinned up on the video.
Well,
appreciate the super chat, though.
Hey, that's a good way to get it pinned up there. But, Minamino's better than Salah. He is an Egyptian American. Look, I'm just going to be as unbiased as possible here. There may be like one aspect of Minamino's game that's better than Salah, and it may be his technical ability. Okay? And maybe his passing. He's not a better finisher. He's not faster. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
No, that's a troll. That's not real. Like, what?
I'm trying to be
Salah, in my opinion.
You don't think
so? He's a better passer either. No, I don't.
Okay. I'm allowed to say it because I'm an Egyptian, obviously. Another super chat. Okay. Hey, fair enough.
Shout out to you. I am very surprised because like Salah's the biggest thing, like the biggest Egyptian athlete ever.
True.
I figured you'd love him and think he was the best player in the world, but hey.
He's a lot of Egyptian pride for Salah, I'll tell you that. And same thing with Senegalese pride for Mane. Liverpool versus everybody. Thank you so much, brother. Half of my cigarette money. Love. Love it. Absolutely love it. Appreciate that, guys. He said I'm obviously trolling.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
I love it.
All right. So let's see what else we got.
It's here.
We got another Kyle here. The signings we've made, he's been perfect for our squad. It gives us depth, even chance to change formation and try things differently. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what we needed. What'd you say, Steve?
I said we got a couple minutes left here. Like, what are your closing thoughts here?
Yeah. Oh, God, we're just getting a bunch of super chats now. Is that 100? What is this?
100 something. So,
yo.
I don't know how that translates, but
I'm not sure how that translates. But wow, thank you anyways.
Ahmed.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1 is the formation to go with Thiago. Salah is striker, and Booby is center attacking mid. Yeah, Bobby. I mean, just a typo, but
love it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much.
I might just keep it that way.
Yeah, I like it. Let's just call him Booby. All right. Hold on. I missed one. We got another one. Alexi Godoy. Yo, we appreciate that, Alexi. My boys, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, my friend.
Good friend of mine.
Absolutely. So, Steve, what did you ask me?
I just said closing thoughts here. We're coming up on the hour mark.
Yeah, closing thoughts. God, I gotta get to the Ahmed just showing some love with super chats. I absolutely love it. We appreciate it. So I'm just so excited for the match, Steve. That's it.
It's always like an appealing game to the eye as well. Blue and the red, or obviously sometimes they can wear white or whatever. But what we're gonna be wearing the away jerseys today? Wow.
No. We always wear red against Chelsea.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's always a nice looking game when it's red and the blue on the field. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the match. We should win this one, guys. I don't think anyone thinks that Chelsea is the favorite here. And obviously, with the league the way it is, we need every point we can get. Goal differential is very important. Let's try to win big today.
Yeah. So Yogesh Gautam, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, wants us to talk about potential lineup. We did talk about that earlier in terms of our predictions. And really the only thing is the midfield. Who's he going to go with in the midfield? And we think Fabinho, Hendo, Wijnaldum is going to be started. What match do you think Jota will play? I think it's going to be similar to where Keita's first season was, where he'll kind of play against the Palaces, maybe the West Broms, things like that. And then maybe he'll come on as a sub. Steve, what do you think?
I agree. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Nothing to add there.
Yeah. A lot of people thinking Lampard's going to have a bad day. Got some predictions in here, 4-0, things like that. So, yeah.
I hope Lampard has a bad day.
God, I think we all do. Steve, closing thoughts, man. Real quick, I just want to say 367 at the peak. Okay.
Yeah, that's really impressive, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're now we're just getting like 8 recurring messages. Yes, he has traveled to Chelsea. But yeah, and the super chats are just unbelievable. We appreciate it so much. And anyone whose comments I missed, I apologize. I tried to get as many as I could. But Steve, go ahead real quick. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, guys, again, thank you so much. This is big. We're going to try to do this live every week. We love the input. We love answering the questions. I think typically we'll start with, a rundown of some of the points that we want to talk about, and then we'll get into the questions and comments from you guys just to give us new topics, new viewpoints, comment on some of the things that you guys say. Really exciting transition for the channel. I'm happy to be a part of it and thankful for all you guys.
Absolutely. And of course, let us know. I mean, it seems like the live version of the show is here to stay.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be a new thing every week. We're going to take the Sunday Summary live. So we appreciate everyone tuning in. Let us know how pumped you are for this game. I absolutely cannot wait. I'm stoked.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And until next week, take care, Reds.